Here at home, multiple and troubling reports of recent hate graffiti in Colorado, and some say this is directly related to the presidential election.
Well, we sent Denver 7 reporter Lance Hernandez out to look into these incidents, and he says there's also been assaults.
The Colorado Muslim Society says someone approached one of its members while she was grocery shopping after the election and tried to yank the scarf she was wearing off her head. They told her, "You don't belong here."
Hate messages spray painted on a transgender woman's car. A bucket of paint tossed on a church with a Black Lives Matter banner hanging outside, and swastikas painted on the doors of this school in Stapleton. Denver police say there have been 21 criminal mischief cases involving hate messages so far this year, 5 of them since November 8th.
I've been telling my community that God has a reason.
Imam Shafi of the Colorado Muslim Society and his wife Catherine Lafayette believe Donald Trump's election has given lease to an undercurrent that's been there the whole time.
I think people are frustrated at much larger issues, but they don't know how to address those issues.
Lafayette says people who are having difficulty finding jobs may blame Mexicans because they've heard immigrants are taking their jobs, or they may blame blacks if they've been victimized by crime.
I think it's a lot of misdirection. I think it's a lot of people who are scared and underinformed. And I think people like Donald Trump take advantage of that.
The imam says Colorado mosques haven't been targeted with paint, but he says members have been targeted with words and even assault. He mentioned a Muslim woman who was grocery shopping after the election.
Somebody went and tried to pull her scarf. This was a physical assault and told her that you don't belong here.
He says that happens more often than you'd expect.
Muslims have been in this country before independence, either through slavery. Okay? Most of slaves who were brought from West Africa were Muslims.
Now, I asked the imam if he was concerned about Donald Trump's selection of retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn as possible national security advisor, Senator Jeff Sessions as Attorney General, and Representative Mike Pompeo as CIA director. Now, he said Muslims aren't the only ones who fear that if those men get power, they're going to misuse it. He said there have been demonstrations all over the nation because of those concerns. Shannon?
Lance Hernandez tonight. Thank you, Lance.